Now, each and every Tuesday, most of you already know that China give us the insurance registration of the NEV cars or new energy vehicles. So these insurance registrations give us the number of vehicles, all those companies that sell new energy vehicles sold in the previous week. Now, NIO, as one of the stocks that we talk a lot about on this channel, we get to see, of course, the sales that they've also made in the previous week because they fall under the new energy vehicles, which is something that is incredible and something that, like I said, it is good because it hints us of the kind of deliveries we ought to expect from NIO. Now, with NIO, you will know that in the 4 weeks of November, NIO managed to deliver or to register vehicles of over 13,000, which was obviously we saw in the first week of December, which included on the 3 days of November. We saw them adding more, and it resulted in NIO ending the month having to deliver over 14,000 deliveries, which were record-breaking deliveries. Now, ladies and gents, yesterday we got to see, of course, the new energy vehicles for last week, and I must say, ladies and gents, though to others it might not be good, but to me, I continue seeing improvements on these kind of insurance registrations, because if you have to check week number 1 for the month of November, you will notice that obviously NIO delivered or recorded insurance registrations of around 2.8 or 2,800 or over 2,800 vehicles. And yesterday, ladies and gents, seen on the screen, NIO reported insurance registrations last week of over 3,100, which is, I think, an increase or a good increase when we compare to the first week of November. So personally, I think that this is good, or this is a good thing to get to see NIO delivering at least more cars than the cars they delivered in the first week of November. Now, before we get deep into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. And I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. So NIO, like I said, it is the stock that we discuss a lot on this channel. So this makes us to always track even these insurance registrations, as they give us a hint of the kind of deliveries that NIO will produce for the month. So each and every Tuesday, one of the reports that I look forward to is, of course, this insurance registration report that covers the NEV cars or new energy vehicles, which includes NIO. So yesterday, like I said, they reported, or NIO in fact reported the total insurance registration for the previous week of 3,141, which, like I said, it's a better result or better insurance registrations than the insurance registrations we saw on the first week of November. So you will know that NIO, when they report their November deliveries, one of the things that, of course, we read was that NIO is continuing to ramp up their deliveries even going to December. NIO plans to deliver even way more deliveries than the deliveries, or than those over 14,000 deliveries they delivered for the month of November. So a lot of people are expecting, or NIO in the worst case scenario, we are expecting it to deliver at least 18,000 vehicles for the month of December, because then that will mean that NIO would have fallen in the brackets of their delivery estimates of between 43 and 48,000 vehicles. So I'm looking forward to the kind of deliveries that NIO will deliver for the month of December. But I personally believe that worst case scenario, we are definitely going to see NIO deliver at least 18,000 vehicles. I mean, they have already told us that they are going to continue ramping up their production even for this month, which means that it will be very much possible to see NIO delivering way more cars than the cars they delivered for the month of November. So I'm really excited. NIO is a company that continues to do very well, because for the month of November we saw them delivering over 14,000 deliveries, which is something that NIO has never achieved or has never delivered ever since its existence, which shows you the kind of a production ramp up NIO is currently doing. Now, you will know that NIO, not only do they sell their cars in China, but they also sell their cars outside of China, and that is in Europe. Right now, NIO is selling cars in Europe, in 5 European countries, which obviously, when you look at the very first country which NIO started selling their cars, which is in Norway, Norway has been that destination, I think, for the past 2 or 3 months. NIO has been breaking delivery records. I mean, last month we saw NIO, obviously for the month of November, just in Norway, reporting sales of over 140, which is something that they had never done, because you will know that their record for the previous month, I think it was just around 130. So for the fact that November we saw 140, then it means that, of course, it was record breaking deliveries coming just only in Norway. So this month, Norway is also expecting to see record-breaking deliveries, meaning that we can expect NIO there in Norway to at least deliver over 150 vehicles for the month of December, which will be so good, because as it stands year to date, Norway, ladies and gents, NIO has sold over 1,000 vehicles, which is something that it has to make you to see the kind of a potential that NIO has, not only in China but also outside of China, which is something that reminds me of what the Mizuho Securities, or one of the analysts in Mizuho, said last year in 2021, which he indicated that 30% of NIO's total revenues in the future will come outside of China. And I can definitely agree, because it looks like we are seeing more and more demand of NIO cars also outside of China. And the good thing is that from the 27th of November, of course, Germany started selling or started with the sales of their cars. As you know, that Germany, with the other European countries, they were not offering options to buy the NIO cars, but they were only offering leasing options. So to get to see that, obviously from the 27th of November, we started seeing those European countries starting with the sales of the NIO cars. This means that we are going to see, especially in a country like Germany, we are going to see sales doing really well or really good, because personally I believe that Germany, we might see them selling way more vehicles than, of course, in Norway. So this really makes me to look forward to the kind of sales that will come from Europe. So NIO continues to do very well, and those of you that continue loading the boat, investing onto this stock, are definitely going to be rewarded in the future, because guess what, this is a company that share price wise, it has been dropping, though in recent days, recent weeks, we've been seeing some good recovery on these stocks in terms of the share price. In the long term, this is a company that will do very well. I mean, the CEO expects NIO to be profitable between end of 2023 and beginning of 2024, which is something that obviously must make you to see the potential that lies within this NIO stock. NIO, not only are they planning to sell NIO cars, but they are also planning to introduce new 2 sub-brands that, of course, they will be targeting the mass market, which is something that obviously make you to see that NIO will really do well in the fast growing EV space. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, like I said, to hit that like button, as it helps with YouTube's algorithm. Otherwise, God bless you all.